Hello and welcome to the webinar on how to clean out your AR inbox. My name is Matt Shanahan. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer at Lockstep. One of my responsibilities is to listen to our customers to get their feedback on how we can help improve their operations. Lots of great ideas come from them. And lately, one topic has really been how to be able to focus on high priority activities versus some of the requests that come through from customers. So the agenda, I'll cover a little bit about our product Anytime Collect. It's a solution for AR automation that helps companies collect their cash faster. I'll talk about the 3 steps in maximizing cash flow performance. Then we'll get into the specific strategy of how to clean out your inbox. Along with that, we'll also talk about a new product that we have coming out, our service desk, and provide a brief demonstration of that. Following, we'll actually end up with a Q&A. Anytime Collect helps companies maximize their collections performance. It's a solution that deals with over 1.2 million invoices per month, working and sending information back and forth to over 2 million invoice companies. And to date, the solution has helped companies collect more than $50 billion in cash. We serve some great brands. Over 160 customers rely on our system to bill their customers. There's over 1,700 users, and we're serving more than 20 different industries in doing that. So it's a proven solution. It's very flexible. It meets different industry needs, and it's providing real proven value in the marketplace. We also have the industry-leading integration support to your ERP. So a broad range that continues to grow. We recently added support for Trimble, Transport and Logistics, specifically TruckMate. And we're always adding to this list. So if there's something that you're using that you don't see on there, please contact us. Anytime Collect really helps maximize collection performance with 3 specific steps. The first is automation. What we provide is the ability to automate customer communications based on the aging of the invoices. So when an invoice is created, we do the presentment. As it becomes near due, we'll send a reminder if there's an outstanding balance, a reminder on the day that it's balanced, and then, for instance, dunning after it's gone past due. It's all configurable, so it's based on your business rules and actually can be tailored to meet each of the different segments of customers you might be serving. The second strategy is really deflection. How can inbound emails or calls be deflected by providing self-service access to your customers so they can view and process invoices directly themselves? This will be the point of today's discussion as we show a demonstration on how to make that possible. And finally, you want to empower your team with real tools that maximize their productivity. Too many teams are using Outlook or Gmail as the basis for working with customers, which have very poor history, management of communications, templates, and other things. And just like you give Salesforce or your support organization, Zendesk, you really want to empower your AR team with a tool like Anytime Collect. In my discussions with AR teams, one of the questions we always ask is, where do you want to spend your time? What creates the most value for you? And these are the answers that are commonly provided. Assisting high-value customers, for instance, high-value customers that do a lot of transactions or a lot of volume, and helping them understand, their billing statements so that they can pay on time. Managing credit risk, taking a look at, where might there be some issues. Can you raise credit in certain areas? Should you be shrinking it in other areas? And again, being on top of making sure that you don't fall into a situation where you're issuing the credit to people who won't be able to pay accordingly. Resolving disputes. So one of the biggest things that holds up payment oftentimes will be a dispute. And so the sooner you can get in, understand the issue, get the parties, whether it's a manufacturing, a delivery, a sales issue, a contract issue, get that resolved, then the sooner you can unlock the cash and get it flowing. Sometimes there's exceptions, missing documentation that went out with an invoice. So getting those exceptions resolved and remediated is a key way to also unlock cash. Improving processes. Oftentimes AR teams are saying, hey, we know there's some improvements we can make. We just don't have time to get around to doing it. So freeing up time to go improve process is a critical need. And then educating customers, helping customers know how to best engage so that both operations can benefit from smooth integration. When we talked to them, they said these are the activities that have the maximum impact on their cash flow. But there's a challenge. And the challenge is that AR inbox gets in the way. The reason for that, you can think of the inbox as a way for someone else to create a to-do list for you. They'd send you requests that they expect you to follow up on immediately. What are some of those? So here are the common AR to-do list. Could you please give me your contact information, or can you update my contact information? Where's the W-9? Could you please send it to me? I lost that invoice. Could you please resend that invoice 123? It's the end of the month and we're trying to do reconciliation. Can I get a statement from you so we can see what open, closed, and payments we've made? I promised to pay you, so can you just record that down and circle back with me later? And then, by the way, I did pay you. Can you apply this cash to these open invoices? These are all common to-do list things. They can actually be provided in a self-service manner so that you don't have to do this on behalf of your customer. So what if you could deflect those email requests? As we talked about earlier, that means you can focus on the high value and maximum impact activities for cash flow and not the low value ones that could actually be done directly by customers themselves. And that's why we're providing new self-service access really that helps clean out your inbox. The ability to give customers access to invoices, payment and payment history. They can do their own promise to pay on the website, launch a dispute, find supporting documents that they might need, submit remittance, export data that they need to put into their ERP, and also manage their own contact information. So with that, let's go to a service desk demo. This is the new service desk in development that we'll be launching later this month. And what you'll see here is a very clean interface for a customer to come in and be able to look at all their open invoices, be able to look at their closed invoices, look at payment and payment history, any documents that they might be able to use, and even manage their contact information. So right from here, be able to upload that. Let's go back to some of the open invoices because that's where most of the processing takes place. You can see here that there's a very easy way to select and take action on any of the invoices here. So one action might be to pay those invoices. And so I can see here the ability to pay and then select my payment method of choice or even add a payment method. So I could add one here and make a change to do that. Go back to my payment, go ahead and make that payment, go on. So that ability just to accelerate cash flow by giving online payment and the ability for somebody to manage that. Likewise, there's the promise to pay. Here's a situation where I say, hey, look, I'm promised to pay you next week. Bosses out of town. So that can be submitted, and that you'll see that submitting that promise to pay and done. Other actions and activities on here include things such as a dispute. So we talked about that. We can see here Some of those have been disputed and promises have been put on. If you wanted to look at the status of any of those, you could certainly just click there. And it'll show the history that says, okay, this was disputed because there was some incorrect information on it. And it provides that detail here. Likewise, you can do things such as exporting the data. Let's say you want all of the existing open invoices so that you can import that into your own ERP. You're able to simply select export. When it's doing that, it's pulling that information out. It'll give you an Excel sheet right here. We talked about the ability to gain access to the PDFs, download them, and then obviously be able to log a dispute should you need to do so. There's search, the ability to find things that, so if you've got a large number, being able to quickly gain access to that information right here. So this is a quick tour. It's we're excited to bring this solution out to the marketplace. It replaces our existing portal with a much deeper set of functionality and workflow for the accounts payable person to make it easier for them to pay you. So I hope you've enjoyed a quick tour, and we'll go back to our PowerPoint. So what's next? One of the key things that we'll be adding to the service desk is automated onboarding. And if you'd be interested in that, please contact us. We're very excited about this capability into 2020. The following is our contact information and contact details. Please feel free to give us a call or visit us at anytimecollect.com. And now we'll open it up for Q&A.